in any other business, if you take somebody's money and don't provide the goods or services promised, you're committing fraud. But higher education is a business, I guess, unlike any other. That's how Columbia University is able to switch to remote learning for the rest of the year because of a security issue that it allows to persist. As of today, the university main library remains closed. And if you think the school is planning to refund any portion of its very expensive tuition, think again. So what about the students who want to, study? Final exams are coming up. The campus unrest has made serious academic efforts nearly impossible. Joining us now is Elisha Baker, a Jewish student at Columbia University. Great to have you on the show. What's it like on campus right now? Are you able to get anything done?
It is totally chaotic. I've never seen anything like this. The fact that the policies, and as we're talking about, the fact that the policies are not being enforced is just baffling to me. How is it possible that, we all know at this point that campus can't function properly with this going on, with the encampment, with the occupation of Hamilton Hall, right? The library is closed, Zoom classes because we can't be on campus. How is it possible that we're choosing this violent movement over campus functioning? It baffles me every time I think about it.
Yeah, and I have to point out here, every single student at Columbia University is being impacted by this. And this is a small minority of students at Columbia University who are creating all this chaos.
Yeah, I mean, you have the people who are directly affected, namely the Jewish students, right, who are opening their windows to see a massive Intifada banner unfurled over an academic building, right? Any Jewish student who knows anything about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict knows that that means violence against Jews. So that's obviously problematic. And, the fact that Jews are being subjected to that and are being told, right, your experience doesn't matter, that's an anti-Semitic double standard. But then you have all of the students who are studying for MCATs, who are studying for final exams. How are you supposed to take a practice test when you have people screaming in bullhorns until 2 a.m.? It's not livable. You can't sleep. You can't do work. It's not a functioning campus at this point.
I'm curious, how much support do these protesters have from the rest of the student body? We saw the faculty joining arms to surround the protester to protect them from police. You haven't seen the faculty protecting all the rest of the students at Columbia University who are just trying to learn and get the education they paid for.
Yeah, so from a student body perspective, I think many people feel like they just want to belong to something. Most of them don't know what they're fighting for. They don't really know, the history of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. They probably couldn't tell you anything about the Jewish people, right? They just kind of want to belong. And so this has become a new fad, a new movement to hop on the bandwagon for. In terms of the faculty, I'm so disappointed that there are, Columbia University faculty members that are choosing actively to impede learning environment. They're participating in an illiberal movement on a campus that is supposed to be, a liberal arts education where we talk about multiple perspectives and have pragmatic conversations about how to make life better for people, right? What are we doing with these faculty here? And by the way, you have to start to think, right? For years, these people are being hired, and these are the kinds of classes that many of these students are going to. You have to wonder whether this was something that was inevitable or in the making because of the apparent lack of ideological diversity among the faculty. Right? And as a Jewish student, right, I'm so thankful for some of the professors that have been very kind to me and the ones that have spoken out, but they're very few.
Elisha Baker, good luck. I hope that you'll find a way somehow to study. I hope this will be resolved soon. What a mess on one of the most preeminent, amazing universities in this country. It's a complete mess. Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.